Some think of the Torah as a string of ancient stories. But hey, when God Himself tells you a story, you do well to listen closely. So, the Israelites were enslaved in ancient Egypt at the hands of a despotic pharaoh. Reading deeper into the narrative, the mystics note that the Hebrew letters that form the word for Egypt, Mitzrayim, also forms the word Metzarim, a painfully narrow location or confining experience. Similarly, the letters of the Hebrew name for Pharaoh, Paro, when reversed, spell the word Ha'oreh, the nape of the neck, the narrowest section of the human anatomy. So in the eyes of the mystics, Pharaoh of Egypt is symbolic of a bottleneck in the narrow passageway that joins a person's head to his torso. Metaphorically speaking, the function of our internal Pharaoh is to ambush our flow of mindfulness as it descends from brain to heart. We experience this sabotage as disconnect between what we know and what we feel or do. Our inspiration fizzles before it can turn into feelings and then action, stymieing success and undermining idealism. But what is the secret of Pharaoh's success? Digging further into the Torah's narrative, we bump into 3 of the Egyptian king's royal ministers: Pharaoh's butcher, who purchased Joseph as a slave, and the baker and butler, who spent time in prison with Joseph and whose dreams he interpreted. These 3 officers represent Pharaoh's nefarious toolbox. That's right, our inspiration is assassinated by the metaphorical equivalent of a butcher, a butler, and a baker. The trio implement Pharaoh's plan to block our mind's influence before it has a chance to liberate our emotions or activities. How do they do it? Simple. The butcher dangles tantalizing steaks for our pampered consumption. The butler proposes downright intoxicating lures, while the baker draws our attention to irresistible delicacies. Having met Pharaoh's henchmen, you can now appreciate that our failure to follow through with our noble intentions is due to the bait of pleasurable distraction, mindless cravings for food, drink, and a myriad of other material gratifications and corporeal passions. What better ambush to inspired action than the offer of a more intensely gratifying, selfish alternative? Now, to discover a path to a safe exodus from our internal Egyptian bottlenecks, let's return to our lesson.